Welcome to the We Buy Houses podcast with our host, Brian Spitz, president of Big State Homebuyers, leading the seamless approach to real estate investing in Houston since 2005. Brian's specialty in this large wholesale operation is facilitating real estate solutions for people wanting to sell quickly. Each week, we discuss the ins and outs of wholesale real estate investing and related topics by professionals who matter. And now, here's Brian.
Hi, I'm Brian Spitz, president of Big State Homebuyers. We're Houston's leading company for buying houses fast. And today, we're talking with Kristen at Bay Mountain Capital. And what I want to talk about is really directed at people that want to sell their house quickly. So Bay Mountain Capital is a hard money lender. They specialize in lending money to investors for investment properties. And I think it's really important for sellers to understand what hard money is, because a lot of times if you're going to sell your house fast, a lot of investors use hard money. So it says we pay cash for houses, and at Big State, of course, we do buy houses cash. But hard money and private money are also very common, and I just want to help our clients, our sellers, get more comfortable with what that is. So thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Hard money is something that you shouldn't be afraid of the word. It is basically just a type of private lender. We are more a hybrid between just an individual lending money out of their 401k and a bank. So we actually we do underwriting, we have appraisers, we have inspectors, we have a full team in place, and we have the funds to actually lend. How fast can we move? Typically 48 hours. We can do it faster if need be. So as far as why should sellers accept hard money, we are like cash. Right. We can get money wired to a title company just as fast as cash. Basically what we wait on is the title company to do the title search.
Right. And so a lot of people come to investment companies like mine, number one, because they know it's a sure thing that the sale will definitely go through in a short time frame, but they're also don't want to list and wait for approval. And you know, when you sell a house through conventional financing, it can take 30, 45 days, and that's half the reason people don't want.
No, absolutely. And, sellers should know. Everybody, I think, realistically knows if they have a house with problems that is not going to sell on the retail market. And, coming to a wholesaler is the smart way to do it, because you already have the buyers in line ready to buy. Right. And, yes, they will be buying most likely with hard money, because really that's the smart way to buy investment property. For an investor to only use cash, it diminishes their return on investment. Right. And so when they use a private lender or hard money lender, they can buy more properties, do more deals, and get a very, very good return on investment, or for the cash that they lay out.
Which makes it a lot more motivating for them to do more deals.
Deals, absolutely.
Hard money is a really important part of the investment industry because it does fund.
And we will fund anything that has foundation problems.
Right, that's a big point too.
So, how are you going to sell your house with major foundation problems when there's not a single conventional lender who will take it?
Right.
And so that's the biggest difference between hard money and a conventional lender such as a bank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo. They want something that is right, that it's all done.
And so I think as a seller, it's important to ask, when you're getting into a contract with an investor, are they using cash? Are they paying using hard money? Are they using private money? Or are they using conventional financing? Conventional financing is definitely the one you want to stay away from if you want to sell your house fast as is.
Oh, absolutely. But, and you'll also have, there's inspections. We don't require an inspection.
Right.
We don't require an outside appraisal.
Right.
All of that is handled in-house with our own Bay Mountain employees. As far as, the difference between, say, a conventional lender coming in or even a private lender, knowing who is going to be lending money to the investor, very important. And you shouldn't be afraid to ask, what's the company? And then going back and finding,
Right.
Who's lending the money on this deal? Do I want to accept this contract?
Right. And they're welcome to contact you. So if I have a seller and we're borrowing money from Bay Mountain Capital, I can send them to you.
Absolutely.
And they can tell you, yes, they're good for the money, and we know,
Yes.
we'll get it done.
Yes.
So I think that's really important, because I'm not sure that, I'm almost certain most sellers don't know anything about this type of lending. And so one of the things that, I get asked is, then why don't they borrow the money themselves to fix it up? But hard money is specifically geared to investors because it is an expensive loan.
We cannot lend to owner occupants.
Right.
So we will only lend to investors. In addition, we will only be a first lien position. So the fact that you already own the house and possibly have a mortgage on it, we can't be your lender for that.
Right. But for an experienced investor, which I hope that you're dealing with, and hopefully it's Big State Home Buyers, but if it's not, if you're dealing with an experienced investor to sell your house, it's really important to ask them about the financing and look into the company. So just for our peace of mind, tell us how a seller can reach you to verify that funds are good.
You can find us on the internet. It is Bay Mountain Capital. We are at www.baymountaincapital.com. Basically everywhere you can call any of the numbers. The main number that's on the website, and talk to anybody.
And if you're interested in getting into the investment business, you can call us here at bigstatehomebuyers.com for a consultation on how to get into that business, and we'll direct you to companies like Bay Mountain Capital to get your financing in order so that you can begin your own investment strategies. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
You've been listening to We Buy Houses with your host, Brian Spitz, president of Big State Homebuyers. Don't forget to visit our website, bigstatehomebuyers.com, for more information on how to sell your house. We pay $500 for referrals, so tell your friends too.